Helpful Hints for Making Your ESL Teaching Easier and More Fun by Eduardo Pimentel and Rodrigo Silva. Always have a lesson plan. There is nothing worse than being unprepared. Some people may be able to do lessons off the cuff after years of teaching. However, even these people probably have some kind of lesson plan jotted down somewhere. Always have a backup plan. You never know what's going to go wrong and when, especially in adult programs. Always have a spare exercise or language game up your sleeve. Prepare more materials than you strictly need for a lesson, as it is sometimes unpredictable how fast a class will work from day to day. Keep a private teaching journal. This might sound like extra work, but if you keep a record of what works with your students and what doesn't, you'll find it invaluable in future years when looking for ideas. Explain the purpose of activities. Adults work better when they know why they are being asked to do something in a certain way. It's important to include students in your reasons for doing things, not necessarily for everything, but at least from time to time. Particularly if students are resistant to the way you are doing something, it is helpful to explain the learning principles behind the method.
Teacher movement. When you present something to students, be aware of your movement, which can convey a lot of meaning. Movement includes your posture, gesture, expression, and appearance, as well as visual aids, both planned and unplanned. Research has shown that 6% of the impact of a presentation is due to movement, 30% due to voice, and only 10% due to words. Reduce teacher talk. Pay attention to the percentage of class time devoted to your speech. Only at the very lowest language levels should you be talking more than your students. Have students write you a letter. To find out if students are learning, not getting lost, and whether they understand what's going on, institute a regular feedback writing. Ask the students to write you a letter about what they've learned, what they're confused about, and what they still want to know. Students love getting personal response, and it's well worth the time. End with success. End every class with a sense of accomplishment. It's also nice to end with a laugh, or with a game. If possible, say goodbye to each student by name.